Key Digital, the experts in digital audio-visual and control systems.
So, Key Digital, over the last 7 years, have had a control system. Who was previously just a hardware company, has become a hardware and a software company. What is the benefit to somebody working with a hardware and software company like Key Digital?
Actually, what I noticed in the industry for the last 30 years is that the hardware components we call chips slowly and steady became more and more programmable. So, and for example, when you make a product and you have a firmware now running on this product, and we're all familiar with that now with our smartphones and iPads. And, and even TV sets sometimes get upgraded. The flexibility of hardware allows a tremendous amount of change, debugging, and quality improvement while the product does have to be replaced physically. So this, we sort of followed that as well, and we increased our software value and software level that goes around our products. Maybe you can describe a little bit what happens with our software and hardware. How important is it? What software layers do we have? How do we go to the customer between software and hardware?
Well, I mean, I would look at it chronologically at first. Compass Control Pro was released 7 years ago. And of course, was 4 years of research and development before that. So our engineers had to become software engineers in addition to hardware engineers, or adding to the team and really accruing some superior knowledge in the software side and writing software for PCs, writing apps, developing apps as well. And so from Compass Control Pro and the understanding of not only Key Digital devices, but how the whole system integrates, we're able to collect all that information. Compass Control Pro led us into an understanding from the end users that, hey, I actually don't need a full-out professional control system on each and every project. The projects perhaps with low budget, or the simplistic, if you just have a huddle space, for example, type projects. And that prompted us to deliver the Key Digital app, our second app. It's free of charge, it scans the network, it finds the devices, and it gives a pre-built control interface for the end user. And we took then that foundation, and where we previously had a proprietary software for setting up each of our units, we then applied what was with the Key Digital app and the API of each product, which is very generic, and we made a PC-based software allowing the integrators to configure all of our products in one universal software, our Key Digital Management Software Pro. So we have KDMS Pro for configuring units and all of our systems. No more having to pick and choose or potentially even using the wrong software, because it's a universal software supporting our entire ecosystem. And lastly then, people saying, hey, I want a PC-based way of controlling the system and having that be the user's interface without the risk of changing settings or breaking something, for lack of a better term. And so then we've released the KDMS user version, just giving you the pre-built control, but none of the unit settings can be adjusted. So the end result is that what is a complex control system has landed we've leveraged and applied that to different softwares, PC-based, app-based, making it easier for the integrator. And oh yeah, if you are specifying our gear and you specify the products, build systems that have Compass Control already built into the hardware, now what happens is you've already spec'd the system and you gain training on Key Digital software, which is so robust and widespread and powerful. And now your bid, the same amount of hardware, becomes more valuable, more competitive in the marketplace, making the key digital proposal hardware plus control plus user interface plus professional control system plus user app, and it's now become the most powerful solution in the marketplace without any additional cost than the hardware. So it's really the user, the integrator, how much of the software, how much investment in education have I placed?
Yeah, so for example, if I make a parallel, maybe it's not exact parallel, but it could be similar. Take, for example, your smartphone, right?
Yes.
How valuable will be that smartphone without all the apps that's running on it?
Yeah, that's a good analogy.
It's
yes.
just a piece of hardware.
Right.
But I think in iOS space, it's probably 1 million applications are out there, some of them more or less valuable, but each of us have tens of different applications running on. So what makes a smartphone valuable is the cloud of software that surrounds it.
Yeah.
We took the same approach with our products. What makes it valuable is this cloud of software we surround it with to give you much more value.
Yeah.
So it's sort of it's a small thing in a cake. So when you look at our product, don't just look at hardware and the inputs and outputs. Ask us questions about the software, how we control it, how we set it up.
Yeah.
And for that, you can go on our website, take a look. You can send us an email at, let's say, tech@keydigital.com, and we'll be happy to converse with you. Thank you.
Thanks.